I've carried storms beneath my breath. I walked through nights that felt like death. The world has scraped my spirit thin, but never cracked the steel under skin. I stood in places dark and bare, where hope felt weak and fear was near. But every wound I've taken in just fed the fire steel under skin. They see the calm, they see the bone, but not the core I forged alone. A quiet truth I hold within, a heart made strong with steel under skin. I learned that strength is rarely loud. It's found in men no pain has bowed. The kind who rise though bruised and slow, the kind who move when winds won't blow. My voice grew rough, my eyes grew keen from all the nights that cut between. But even when the cold grew thin, I held my ground steel under skin. No storm could break, no doubt could take the grip the years forced me to make. The world may press, the world may spin, yet still I stand with steel under skin. Still under skin. I walk, I rise through broken roads, through heavy skies. No weight can drag, no fear begin to pull apart this steel under skin. Steel under skin. I stay, I breathe through every loss I didn't leave. I built my truth, I carved my chin. A man rebuilt with steel under skin. I felt the burn of honest days, the kind that turn a man to clay. But even when I bent and shook, I never lost what fire took. My past is rough, my scars are thin, but they reveal the steel within. A tempered strength no cold can win, a force alive, steel under skin. I rise from nights that once controlled. I walk with weight but never fold, for every pain became my kin. A lesson forged of steel under skin. It's not the blade, it's not the blow, it's what survives when winds won't slow. A deeper burn that won't give in, the quiet rise of steel under skin. Steel under skin. I claim my way through quiet dark, through fading day. No storm can crush, no doubt can spin the strength I keep. Steel under skin. Steel under skin. I breathe once more, a grounded fire at my core. Through every trial I've walked and been, I stand alive with steel under skin. Once more, a grounded fire at my core. Through every trial I've walked and been, I stand alive with steel under skin. I walk alone with the fires fed, where the smoke rose high and the daylight bled. The world around me turned to shell, and every breath felt thin and pale. But still I moved, though burned and frail, pushing forward through the ash veil. Each step was heavy, each memory warm, yet something stronger kept me firm. The silence cut like iron rail, guiding me through the ash veil. I lived through nights that tasted cold, where broken men stayed tired and old. But I refused to lose my aim, to fold my fist, to bow in shame. My heart was carved by storm and trial, a furnace lit in grim exile. But even then I would not fail. I kept walking through the ash veil. The ground was dark, the sky was torn, but still I rose, reborn and worn. No fear could shift the path I trail. I fought my way through the ash veil, through the ash veil. I stand, I breathe, a man rebuilt from what I leave. No fire breaks the soul I seal, no shadow bends the iron I feel. Through the ash veil I rise alone, a voice of grit, a spine of stone. The scars I wear are how I heal. I cross the world, the flames conceal. I've seen the dust where hope once lived. I felt the weight of all I give, but in a ruin strength unfolds. A deeper fire the darkness holds. My past may crack, my bones may tie, but nothing shakes my rooted fire. The road ahead may twist and flail, yet I move on through the ash veil. No storm can claim the man I've grown, no doubt can touch the steel I've known. For every fall left truth unveiled, a reason to walk through the ash veil. The flames once tried to carve me down, to make me fade, to watch me drown, but I endured with no avail. I turned to stone through the ash veil, through the ash veil. I walk, I see the kind of man I'm meant to be. No fire steals what I prevail, no dark consumes the path I trail. Through the ash veil I claim my stride, with steady hands and open pride. I rise where weaker hearts would fail, a man reborn through the ash veil. Through the ash veil. The night grows heavy, the wind grows thin, the world turns slow beneath my skin. I feel the weight of years I've kept, the fights I lost, the nights I wept. But deep inside, where shadows keep, there lies the place where fire sleeps. No burn to show, no flame to leap, just quiet heat where fire sleeps. I walked through storms that stole my breath. I've stood at doors that whispered death. I learned to move when hope felt small, to rise again through every fall. The flame once wild, now calm and deep, now lives in me where fire sleeps. No smoke remains, no ash to sweep, just steady light where fire sleeps. Where fire sleeps, I find my ground. A silent heart, a steady sound. Through broken roads and shadows steep, I hold my strength. Where fire sleeps, so still, so true. It burns without the heat I knew. No storm can shake, no night can keep the soul that lives where fire sleeps. I've seen the blaze inside me fade. I felt the cost of plans I made. But in the dark when echoes call, I feel the spark beneath it all. Not loud, not bright, but rooted deep. A living fire where fire sleeps. No doubt remains, no fear can creep into the place where fire sleeps. It's not the flame that used to roar. It's softer now, it asks for more. A quiet truth my heart repeats. The strongest fire is one that sleeps. Where fire sleeps, I rise again. Beyond the losses, beyond the pain. No burn to give, no past to keep, just strength restored. Where fire sleeps through night and dawn, it keeps me warm, it pulls me on. Through all I've lost, through wounds that seep, I stand alive where fire sleeps. Oh, oh, forgets its heat, my soul will glow where fire sleeps. The night is thick, the air is warm, the sky feels old, the world feels torn. I walk through fields of quiet gray, where all my fire burned away. Yet in the dust of what won't last, I hear the echoes of my past. Soft and low they rise and clash, still calling me, echoes beneath ash. I've held the the cold, I've tasted flame. I've carried guilt without a name. I've watched the strong collapse and fall. I've learned to rise through it all. No voice remains, no bright flash, just quiet truth echoes beneath ash. They hum my scars, they gently lash. They tell me who I am beneath the ash. Echoes beneath ash, steady and true. They whisper pain, they whisper through broken nights and shadows brash. I walk with them, echoes beneath ash, echoes beneath ash. Carved in the soul, they shape the man, they make him whole. No storm can drown, no time can smash the voice that lives beneath the ash. So beneath the ash, I've seen the fire fade to stone. I've stood with nothing but my own. The world grew dark, the light grew thin, but something warm still burned within. A smaller flame, a quiet stash, a glowing hum, echoes beneath ash. They guide my steps, they never crash. They calm the storm beneath the ash. It's not the blaze that roared before, it's something deeper at the core. A hidden strength no dark can clash, a soul that speaks beneath the ash. Echoes beneath ash, through dusk and rain they rise again. Through loss and pain, through all I've lost, through each backlash I breathe alive. Echoes beneath ash, echoes beneath ash. Through night and dawn, through what I've made, I still move on. No fear remains, no doubt to trash. My truth resides beneath the ash. And when the world forgets my path, my voice will live, echoes beneath the ash. I walked through nights of broken flame, through empty roads that had no name. The world was dim, the days were rough, but still I rose when life got tough. The fires burned, the wind struck down, yet something deep refused to drown. From ashes cold, from dust and frown, I forged my strength an ember's crown. A quiet glow, a faded light, but strong enough to shape my fight. Through burned out paths and battered ground, I kept my hold on ember's crown. learned that not all flames must roar. Some burn in silence at the core, the kind of fire men carry still, that bends the world but not their will. My heart grew tough, my bones grew wise, from watching storms refuse to rise. The night tried hard to pull me down, but I held tight to ember's crown. It's not a blaze for all to see, but something carved inside of me, a steady truth I can't tear down. This quiet fire, my ember's crown. Ember's crown, I wear it strong, a light that stayed when all went wrong, a glow that lives where scars are found, a fire born as ember's crown. Ember's crown, through smoke and rain, it guides me through the weight of pain. No storm can break what I've allowed, for I stand tall with ember's crown. I felt the cold of losing days, the kind that bend a man in ways, that leave him torn but not undone, still standing when the night has won. My pulse grew slow, my voice grew low, but in my chest remained a glow, a fire small yet deep and sound, the soul within my ember's crown. It carried me through doubt and trial, it sharpened truth, it shaped my style. And even now, when skies turn brown, I rise again with ember's crown. It's not the flame that starts the war, it's what survives when none burn more, a heat that time cannot put down, the strength inside my ember's crown. Ember's crown, I walk my way through fading dusk and fractured day. No fear can bend, no cold confound the fire I keep, my ember's crown. Ember's crown, I breathe, I stay, a man rebuilt from ash and clay. Through every fall, through every round, I hold my life in ember's crown. The ground was cold beneath my feet, a silent road, a broken beat. I felt the years press down on me like chains of dust I couldn't see. But even then, beneath the bone, there posed the truth I've always known, a force that held when I stood alone, the steady sound of blood in the stone. The world can crush, the world can scar, but fire survives where shadows are. And in the cracks of things I own, I hear the beat, blood in the stone. I walked through storms that bent my frame, through nights that took my breath and name. but still my spirit didn't sway. I held my ground in quiet grave. The pain was deep, the road was long, but grit will turn the weak to strong. And even when hope felt unknown, I carried life like blood in the stone. No voice could break, no hand could steal the iron truth in how I heal. My wounds became the seeds I've sown, the roots that hold blood in the stone. Blood in the stone. I stand upright, a man who's walked through golden night. My soul is carved, my heart is grown from all the storms that made me known. Blood in the stone. I rise again, through loss, through doubt, through where I've been. No force can shake what I've outgrown. I move with strength, yeah. Blood in the stone. I learned that fire doesn't always roar. Sometimes it hums beneath the floor. Sometimes the strongest men alive are those who simply still survive. The quiet ones no fear can own, who breathe with calm. Blood in the stone. I've seen the worst, I've stood my ground, I've kept my faith without a sound. And now I walk through earth unknown, still guided by blood in the stone. It's not the scars that make me stay, it's what they taught along the way. It's solid truth I've carved alone. The fire lives, there's blood in the stone. Blood in the stone. Through night, through rain, through every loss, through every strain. My heart beats loud in undertone, unbroken fears. Blood in the stone. Blood in the stone. I claim my day, no doubt can move the strength I made. I walk with pride in flesh and bone, a man rebuilt. Blood in the stone. Blood in the stone. I claim my day, no doubt can move the strength I made. I walk with pride in flesh and bone, a man rebuilt. Blood in the stone. The sky turns dark, the wind grows thin, the world breathes heavy on my skin. I've walked through nights that broke my frame, through storms that tried to steal my flame. But through it all, one truth remains: the fire lives, the strength sustains. And when the world forgets my claim, the iron still remembers, iron knows my name. I've held the cold, I've held the fire, I've felt the cost of quiet desire. My hands grew rough from holding on, my hope burned out, then burned back strong. No rust can hide, no darkness claim the grit I earned through loss and blame. The metal bends, but not the same, for even steel is learned. Iron knows my name. I knows my name. Through dust and pain, through nights that tore me down again. No storm can crack, no doubt can maim The truth inside, iron knows my name. Iron knows my name. Both scar and flame. Through broken paths I overcame. I stand unshaken, strong, untamed, because the earth remembers iron knows my name. I've seen men fall to softer things. I've watched them lose their inner wings. But I held on when light ran thin. I kept my fire deep within. The world may judge, the world may shame, but still I rise, still I reclaim. No shadow breaks, no fear can tame. The soul rebuilt, iron knows my name. It's not the heat that forged me through, it's what survived when all withdrew. A silent vow no dark can frame, a truth unbound. Iron knows my name. Iron knows my name. Midnight or dawn, it hums the path I walked upon. Through loss, through weight, through every flame, I stand alive. Iron knows my name. Iron knows my name. In flesh and stone, it marks the man I've always known. No time can fade, no life reclaim the fire inside. Iron knows my name. When I'm gone, when all grows faint, the steel will whisper still. Iron knows my name. And when I'm gone, when all grows faint, the steel will whisper still. Iron knows my name. The wind cuts deep, the ground stands still. The night is cold, it bends my will. The echoes fade, but I can feel the weight of light in shadows of steel. I've seen the world through broken glass. I watched the years like rivers pass through fire and rain, through words unreal. I've stood alone in shadows of steel. No golden crown, no gentle grace, just scars that time refused to erase. The past still hums, the wounds still heal. They forged my heart in shadows of steel. Each loss I've known, each truth I've found, built this calm that holds its ground. The pain may fade but not conceal the soul I've earned in shadows of steel. Shadows of steel, strong and true through every storm I wander through. No chain can bind, no blade can steal the man I am. In shadows of steel, quiet, refined, they hold my rage, they clear my mind. No dark can crush, no wound repeal the fire inside. In shadows of steel. I've buried dreams, I've burned through pride. I've watched the weak learn to divide, but I still stand, I still can't feel the cold of peace in shadows of steel. No mercy lost, no hate to feed, just quiet strength in what I need. The world may break, but I won't kneel. My faith remains in shadows of steel. It's not the fight, it's not the flame, it's knowing loss and loving the same. Through ash and dust, through iron seal, I live in shadows of steel. Shadows of steel beneath the pain, through rust and storm, through sun and rain. No fear to hide, no wound to heal. The truth is found in shadows of steel. Through dark and dawn, the fire within still carries on. Through time, through loss, through all I feel, I walk alone in shadows of steel. And when I'm gone, when all is still. The night was long, the sky was bold, the world grew quiet, the fire turned cold. I felt the weight of things I've lost, the years I paid the heavy cost. But through the smoke, through all control, I found the truth. An ash-carved soul, no flame remained, no heat to hold, just silent strength. An ash-carved soul. The wind cut deep across my face, it traced the lines time can't erase. I walk with ghosts I used to fear, but now they fade when I draw near. I learn to rise when shadows roll, to stand alone. An ash-carved soul, no fading dream, no broken road could shake the ground. An ash-carved soul. Ash-carved soul, forged in the fall. I've stood through storms that burned it all, through ember nights and endless toll. I rise again. An ash-carved soul, carved slow and true by every truth I stumbled through. No fire left to take its hold. I walk the world the flame. I've worn the hurt without a name. What once was bright turned dim and old, but in the ash I found my gold. No fear can claim what time made whole. No storm can break an ash-carved soul. Through quiet pain, through nights of stole, still I remain an ash-carved soul. It's not the burn that made me strong, it's learning where my heart belongs. The darkest days, the weight they stole became the shape, an ash-carved soul. Carved soul beneath the rain, it holds its peace, it holds its flame. No rust can bind, no loss control, the fire lives. Ash carved soul, through dusk and dawn, through all I lost, I still move on. Through broken skies and nights untold, I stand reborn. An ash carved soul. Forgets its song, I'll still remain an ash-carved soul. An ash-carved soul. I walked out slow from the burning year, my skin still marked by smoke and tear. The world around me cracked and scarred, but I survived what came so hard. The flames that tried to take my breath, to burn my name, to carve my death. But standing here with nothing cleft, I hold the truth of what the fire left. A hardened heart, a sharpened mind, a grit no cold can undermine. The ashes fell, the pain be red, yet I remain what the fire left. I learned that he reveals the core, that men are shaped in nights that roar. The kind of nights that test the soul, that force you down and make you whole. My voice grew rough, my hands grew warm, from carrying stones I didn't mourn. Yet even when all hope felt death, I built my strength from what the fire left. No blaze could steal, no smoke could hide the steel I carry deep inside. Through flames that rage and winds that cleft, I rose again. What the fire left, what the fire left, I wear with pride. The scars of truth, the flame inside. A quiet burn, no cold be reft. A living core, what the fire left, what the fire left. Through storm and dust, through broken dreams, I learned to trust. No doubt can shake, no pain can walked through fields of gray and stone, through nights where I stood all alone. But every step through bitter ground has shaped the calm I carry now. A deeper fire, slow and deaf, a steady pulse of what the fire left. I'm not the man I was before. I'm something forged in something more. A sharpened edge, a spirit death, alive because of what the fire left. It's not the blaze that makes me strong, it's how I rose when things went wrong. A quiet truth, no heat bereft, the soul rebuilt from what the fire left. What the fire left, I claim today, through shadow paths, through muted gray. No storm can crush, no world can shift the bones of steel, the fire left. What the fire left, I breathe, I stay, a man who walked through burning clay. And now I rise, reborn, refreshed, a living proof of what the fire left. I walk through nights of burning skies, through silent truths and honest lies. The flames that once tried breaking me have turned to dust, I finally see. The world grew cold, the years were frayed, but still I stand in what I made. The fire's gone, the pain delayed, but in my bones the ash won't fade. It's carved in me in shades of gray, a quiet mark that chose to stay. The storm moved on, the heat betrayed, but deep within, the ash won't fade. I've carried weight that forced my spine, I've held my past like smoke and wine. Some memories sting, some memories heal, but all of them have shaped my steel. The man I am, the man I played, was built from moments unafraid. Even when fear called out, I stayed, and that is why the ash won't fade. It's not regret, it's not a wound, it's something grown, something attuned. The truth that time itself has laid, the kind that said the ash won't fade. Ash won't fade, but it won't bind. It only shows what's left behind. A quiet fire, a sharpened mind, a heart rebuilt in steel and kind. Ash won't fade, it marks the road, the weight I drop, the strength I hold. No pain remains, no fear is paid, but still I keep the ash that won't fade. I've seen the cost of walking tall, of rising first after the fall. But even when the world fell wrong, I learned the weak don't last as long. The heat can burn, the cold can rage, but something deeper can't be swayed. A man survives where fire's played, and in that truth, the ash won't fade. It's proof I lived, it's proof I fought, it's proof of every lesson taught. A silent oath the years have made, a promise that the ash won't fade. I'm not the blaze I used to be, but stronger in the way I see. What once destroyed became innate, a reason why the ash won't fade. The ash won't fade. The ash won't fade, but I move on through darker nights, through brighter dawn. It holds my past, but not my shade. A steady truth, the ash won't fade. Ash won't fade, but still I rise with burning calm behind my eyes. I walk with pride in what I braved, for now I know the ash won't fade. The ash won't fade. The ash won't fade. The night is cold, the wind is thin, the echoes scrape beneath my skin. I walk through storms that broke me down. I've held my truth when no one's around. But through the dark I still remember the memory built from bone and ember. No flame too bright, no cold contender can break what's carved in bone and ember. I've seen the ground pull men to dust. I've watched the strong lose all they trust. But in the ash of what remains, I found my fire beneath the pain. It hums so low but glows forever, a quiet burn of bone and ember. No past can steal, no storm dissever the steady heart of bone and ember. Bone and ember, forged in grief, through heavier nights, through stolen belief. No fear can bind, no doubt can sever the fire that lives in bone and ember. Bone and ember, slow and true, it burns in me, it cuts me through broken roads and ties I sever. I rise again from bone and ember. The world may fade, the light may bend, but still I walk, I don't pretend. I've held my ground in places hollow. I felt the weight that men don't follow. Yet through the loss, through every tremor, I kept my strength in bone and ember. No cold can steal, no night can render a soul rebuilt from bone and ember. It's not the blaze that once ran wild, but something slow, something reconciled. A deeper truth no dark can smother, a fire born when worlds recover. Bone and ember beneath the rain, it glows through hurt, it glows through pain. Through silent nights I still remember the man I am in bone and ember. Bone and ember, dusk to dawn. Through all I've lost, I still move on. No fear remains, no heart to surrender, I breathe alive through bone and ember. And when the fire fades altogether, my soul will rise from bone and ember. I've walked through fields of empty sound, through nights that kept me battle bound. The sky was cold, the dust was tight, and every breath felt like a fight. But still I moved, though worn and slow, through winds that tried to steal my glow. The world behind me, cracked and gone, yet something pulled me farther on. A distant spark I couldn't deny, a fading red across the sky, a quiet sign I'd still get by, a heat on the horizon. Through broken years and darker days, some roads were sharp, some truths were cruel, but pain has always been a school. It taught me strength, it taught me fire, it taught me grit behind desire. And though my steps were worn and thin, I felt a rising heat begin, not blazing loud, not burning bright, but warm enough to guide the night. A steady glow no cold could hide, a heat on the horizon. Heat on the horizon, I see it now. A fire waiting past my doubts. It calls me forward, strong and slow. A place where all my pieces grow. Heat on the horizon, a promise wide, a light that never leaves my side. Through every storm I still survive. I rise toward the heat on the horizon. Some things I can't replace, but gain the strength to hold my space. My voice grew rough, my steps grew true, from learning storms I once withdrew. And even when the cold was vast, a little warmth refused to pass. It held me firm, it held me right, a quiet burn beneath the night. Now every mile through dust and time reminds me strength can still align. For even men whose hearts have bled can chase the sky that glows ahead, that rising light. I won't outrun that heat on the horizon. It's not the fire of younger years, it's something deeper, forged from tears. A warmth that grows through what I've done, a silent guide, the horizon sun. Heat on the horizon, I walk again, rusted roads through where I've been. No past can break what I've become, no cold outlast what I've begun. Heat on the horizon, shines. It shapes my breath, it clears my lines. I rise with pride, my fears undone. I move toward the heat on the horizon. I've walked through fires that left no trace. I've held my ground in the darkest place. The world has tried to bend my name, to steal my hope, to dim my flame. But still I stand. Those storms have parted, a man rebuilt, the iron-hearted. No fear can shake what life restarted. I rise again, the iron-hearted. I borne the weight of broken years, of silent nights and buried fears. My hands grew rough, my voice grew slow, but through it all I learned to grow. No easy path, no gentle charted, just grit and will. The iron-hearted, each scar a truth, each wound imparted a strength unbound. The iron-hearted, the iron-hearted, calm and strong. I carry pain, but not for long. Through beaten roads and souls departed, I walk alone. The iron-hearted, the iron-hearted, forged by time, through loss, through dust, through every climb. No chain can hold, no doubt can start at the steady beat. The iron-hearted. I've learned that fire doesn't always blaze. Sometimes it hums through quieter days. I've learned that strength is not the roar, but holding tight through every war. My soul is scarred, but never parted. It stands its ground. The iron-hearted in broken land or cold uncharted, my truth remains. The iron-hearted. It's not the rage, it's not the fight, it's standing tall through endless night. It's knowing loss, but choosing light. A silent vow the heart has started. That's how a man becomes iron-hearted. The iron-hearted, through storm and rain, I rise above the weight of pain. Through weary nights and days uncharted, I breathe as one. The iron-hearted, the iron-hearted, through dusk and dawn, through all that's lost, I still move on. No fear remains, no dream discarded. the iron hearted. And when my name fades from the land, my heart will echo, forged of iron.